Hey everyone, welcome to today's episode where we're diving into a topic that's both fascinating and controversial: manifestation. Is it real? Does it actually work? Or is it just a buzzword being exploited by individuals trying to sell you on an expensive dream? While I personally believe in the power of manifestation, today we're going to explore the darker side of this practice, the people that use it as a tool to exploit others. And yes, I'm naming names. Before we dive into controversy, let's talk about what manifestation is. At its core, a manifestation is about setting an intention and aligning your actions and mindset to attract those desires into reality. This concept isn't new, it's rooted in ancient philosophies and has tied to psychology such as the law of attraction and positive thinking. But somewhere along the way, it's been turned into a billion-dollar industry. You might have heard of something kind of like, just buy my program and I'll teach you how to manifest your first $1,000,000. And this is where things get messy. So let's talk about people profiting from this. And meet the gurus. You have Sahara Rose, Shetty, and Regan Hillyer. So Discover Your Dharma by Sahara Rose and Think Like a Monk by Shetty. And I've also done Regan's manifestation course on Mind Valley. With these three, they have best-selling books, they have highly produced social media content, and courses with price tags that are like a lot of money. But what do they all have in common? Kind of a vague backstory, and then they all promise riches. So if you Google all three of them, let's start with Sahara Rose, you will find that there's little about her, him, and Regan Hillyer. There's not much that you can find before their books or anything before their courses of manifestation, anything like that. There's no life before that. And if you look at other influential celebrities or influencers, you can find things on how they started their journey, before their journey, lots of information that you kind of expect to be able to Google about influential people. So that was something that I thought was really interesting. There's no trackable career progression. There's no evidence of struggles or early attempts that led to success, just a mysterious leap from obscurity to best-selling author. And then there's the courses. Most cost hundreds of thousands, and they claim to teach you to manifest wealth, health, and happiness. But when you look closely, these courses often regurgitate the same concepts that you could find for free on YouTube or in self-help books. So I'll attach some links and then some pictures of what I found in their pricing guide. So a lot of them do have monthly subscription for whatever it is, but if you dig down deeper, it is a little bit harder to find more of the pricing gauge unless you join the wait list. For example, Sahara Rose, her rose gold goddesses, you cannot find anything. I had a really tough time trying to find anything about her pricing guide for that. The pricing guide for the membership is a little bit more transparent, but from what I've seen before, and I've had to dig really deep for like these Reddit posts, that when she does retreats or whatever it is, it's thousands of dollars. Or if you become a coach, it's almost like a MLM scheme where you become a coach, say you spend $1,500 on whatever it is, then you have to recruit more people, and then that's another $1,500, and so forth. But it kind of just seems like one multi-level marketing scheme over and over again, like, hey, I'll teach you this, I'll show you how I manifested, but then you just pay money for the same course, and that course is regurgitated. So I found that interesting because all three authors have in common is that they're like, they went on some type of journey, some life altering experience. They talk about how, they didn't want that normal path. They knew that they wanted something different, something more explorative, just not that typical 9 to 5. And then they go on that journey and then they come out of it like, I just manifested $1 million and I'm going to tell you how to do it. But they never kind of get exactly there. So what raised my suspicions, the red flags, when reading and researching these books? So they make very vague claims. That's number one. So building on their soul-searching journey, you know their journey, but then there's not concrete steps on how they step to that first million. It was like they went on this spiritual journey, their mind is enlightened, and then million. So there's kind of like a little bit of that gap there. And it can't necessarily be the books because they have to have that journey first, be successful, and then they wrote about the books and the book money would come later. And then even if they had some sort of program that they could sell people about their journey, there was nothing there that put together their journey in the link to their first million. And second red flag is limited background information. That is something I thought was really curious. So it just kind of seems like they pop out of nowhere compared to other entrepreneurs or other celebrities where you can find a lot about their life. Here's another Reddit about Regan, and her Instagram's a little bit too curated, it's a little suspicious. Like, for example, the magazine cover she has in Vietnam, there's rumors that you can just pay them quite a bit of money to be on that cover. So thought that was an interesting topic. Third red flag, their programs are pretty expensive. I think Jay Shetty's is almost $7,000, if not over $7,000, and that's just $3,000 shy of the average nursing school. 10 grand is your 1 year of nursing, and that's what Jay Shetty is charging for this life-changing course. But who knows? I did not do it. Obviously, some people seem that maybe it helps. I don't know. I'm not going to down it, but I do find it a little bit suspicious. It is a high ticket item. And 4, they kind of have a little bit of a cult following. So they cultivate an environment, and it just, I don't get it. As a skeptic, I just don't get it. So now, to be fair, not everyone in manifestation is a scammer. The principles of manifestation can genuinely be transformative. So setting clear goals, visualizing success, and maintaining a positive mindset have proven to enhance motivation and achievement. So that I do believe. The problem isn't the practice itself, it's the people, in my opinion, that are exploiting it for profit, but a high ticket profit. So where does that leave us? Manifestation isn't a scam, but the commercialization can be. So my advice or my opinion on it, because I do like manifestation, you have to take what resonates with you and then leave behind what doesn't. If you feel skeptic, there's just something about it, leave it, don't pay for it. On to the next. There's going to be other resources that you'll be able to find for manifestation. So also be a little wary of anyone asking for thousands of dollars in exchange for vague promises of wealth. And remember, the true power of manifestation lies in combining intention with action. So thanks for tuning in today's episode. If you enjoyed this discussion, hit that like button, share it with a friend, and subscribe for more deep dives. Until next time, keep questioning and keep growing.